Gronk, the undefendable play. Hall of Famer to Hall of Famer. Bucs missed the extra point. They're up 6-0. Matthew Stafford. Right ankle. Pain, would not return. You see, he hops off. He was 2 for 3, 17 yards, but that is it. Next Tampa drive. Bucs just outside the red zone. Brady. Man, what a Hall of Fame career. Evans is starting to build. 10 catches, 181. Most passing touchdowns in a season, Buccaneer history. That's right. Tom already has it, passing Jameis Winston's record from last year. So it's 13-0. Chase Daniel's in the game now, and we're not expecting the snap, and he's sacked. Yeah, heads up. Whoa. Gives the undercarriage a bit of a how's your father. Detroit, 186 total yards in the game. Second fewest all season. Now it's 20-0. Here comes Brady. Pitch and catch to Chris Godwin, who had 5 catches for 84 yards. Third touchdown of the half for Brady. Tampa's up 27-0. Antonio Brown, what did he do? 4 catches, only 35 yards, but that's a touchdown. According to Elias, Brady's the only player in the last 40 seasons with 340 passing yards and 4 touchdowns before the half. 34-0 at the half. Give Tom some rest. Bring in Blaine Gabbert. Rob Gronkowski could not have been more open. Only caught 2 passes, both for touchdowns.
The team that he left is already eliminated from the playoffs.
Bam, Rich.
Okay.
Boy, that's a full story.
Didn't know that's what you're looking for. 47-7 is the final, and TB12 is indeed all smiles. Didn't even play the second half of the game. So the Buccaneers are currently sitting in that 5 seed, visiting the NFC East champion playoff spot. The Saints on Christmas Day eliminated the Vikings and clinched the NFC South for them. Huge game today. Seattle can clinch the NFC West with a win over the Rams. The Rams can get in to the playoffs with a straight playoff spot with a win there, and that would set up the Packers to win the entire NFC with a win tonight. And the National Football League, just 2 Sundays left. Ready to knuckle up, Jones?
Yes,
we
sir.
are knuckling. Yeah! Week 16, NFL Game Day morning is on the air.
We gotta be who we gotta be. A whole lot of attitude today. Let's bring it.
Hey, feeling good, like I should.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Dez Bryant.
So proud of you. So proud of you.
Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
Getting to the outside. Great step arm. Oh, have some of that. Oh.
Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
The once upon a time 11-0 Pittsburgh Steelers have lost 3 in a row. The Colts have an opportunity to clinch a playoff spot in Pittsburgh, where the Steelers need to rebound. Dallas, is this finally the end of the NFC East road for both of those teams in the home of the Dallas Cowboys? They'll keep an eye on the scoreboard of Washington, Carolina at the same time. And then Sunday Night Football, the Titans can clinch a playoff spot or the AFC South, or neither, as the Packers can clinch home field advantage throughout the National Football Conference playoffs. We've already seen 4 games played in Week 16. The bulk of the activity is today and later this afternoon and tonight, as the Titans and Packers are on Sunday Night Football. And the result between the Rams and the Seahawks will be very crucial going into that game. It is NFL Game Day morning, presented by Lowe's. We put the home in home team. I am Rich Eisen, and that is Steve Mariucci, and that is Michael Irvin at the end of the set. And in the middle is the man fresh back from Las Vegas, Nevada, a man who could look at his wife on Christmas night and say, I have to go to Vegas. And she says, okay. That's all of our dreams and hopes and wishes. Kurt Warner is back here after a phenomenal game that was powered by KWS. Kurt Warner's suit. Oh, my word.
That was good. That was good.
Okay. This is why you were trending last night, Kurt.
You didn't have to say that. I mean, and I could have just said I was trending, and we would have been
Joker.
good right there.
Prom night. Annie Apple wanted
that was
why. Eli's mom is in on that prom night, patiently waiting for his rose.
Eli's mom
during the rose ceremony. All right, that's just 4 of the thousands that had you trending.
I just want to say, Thanks for the jacket.
I
appreciate it, Eric.
I thought you looked great last night. Don't let him
I
fool
figured you did. I mean,
appreciate it. I thought you
you
looked
and I,
great.
we kind of see things the same way.
Yeah, you look great.
That's scary. What a finish.
That is
Christmas.
scary. That is even scary to say.
That was right. That was
What a finish. That's the way we're starting the show, and we started off with the finish last night
What a game.
in Vegas. Derek Carr, despite having the groin injury the week before, went and he played very well, and in the fourth quarter, in a 16-16 tie, buying time to his right. 1st and 20. So what? Let's go up top to Nelson Aguilar, who not only grabs it, but he is gone.
Everybody in Philly said, what?
That's a nice piece of running.
85 yards to put the Raiders up. Just 6, though, because the extra point, no good. Tua is benched for Ryan Fitzpatrick, and here's your Fitz Magic Part 1. Just flip it out to Myles Gaskin. Miles Magic right here.
Wait a minute.
Oh, boy. To the boundary, and he's gone.
Incredible.
He's gone with less than 3 minutes to go. The Dolphins take a 1-point lead.
Magic.
But here comes Derek Carr back on the field. Derek Carr with 2.5 to go from his own 29. Why not put it up, see what happens? And what happens is laundry on the field. Is this a pass interference?
I don't like that call, to be quite honest with you. We've seen worse than that not get called.
So spot foul, and then do you have a problem? Well, I mean, sliding there gets you to 1 minute to go, but then you take the knee to take it down to 20 seconds, and I guess that might be 20/20 hindsight because Gruden perhaps did not see this.
The magic of Fitz. I'm not sure Fitz saw that one.
Well, nobody saw that from the pocket, right? Fitz didn't see it. Yeah, that was a face mask. No look pass has been redefined. Gruden cannot believe it. That sets up the game winner.
Say it ain't so.
44 yards. He got Jason Sanders with the Dolphins pulling off a remarkable Vegas Saturday night comeback. I mean, the last comeback we saw was...
And the Raiders lose and Miami wins. But again, it was really interesting. Tua overall was 17 of 22. 17 of 22, and he was pulled. Why? 4 yards of completion. Was not driving the ball down the field. The offense looked very, very stagnant and not much going on. So they go to Fitzpatrick, and bam, he provides a couple of magical moments, most of the Gaskin on the first one. But in the end, it's Miami who gets it done. So a quarterback decision made by a team that looks like they're going to the playoff. Now who starts going forward for Miami?
All right, Tim Hasselbeck joining us now, and I was going to start with the Dolphins, but you can't. You got to start with the Raiders and how that game ended. Tim, explain to me what you saw with the decision-making towards the end and then that unfortunate penalty.
Yeah, I think it's actually the right decision not to score, and it was clear that Josh Jacobs knew what the plan was. It was clear that he was going to go down before crossing the goal line. They kicked the field goal to go ahead, and I think that at that point it's up to your defense in really tough circumstances for the opposing offense, just to get the job done, which they don't do. And, I think that, Las Vegas obviously will be kind of kicking themselves for it, but a critical penalty is really, what extends the drive.
Okay, so you like the call. Hang on a second here because we've got John Gruden. We're going to hear what he has to say and why he thought that was the right call for his team.
Lose the game. Really admire the way we compete, but until we start closing out games, we'll continue to be disappointed. That's a reflection on me, obviously. I don't regret taking a knee. We wanted to give the Dolphins the ball with as little time left as possible, with no timeouts. Thought we did that. 19 seconds left on their own 25-yard line. They made a desperation play. And we had a penalty on top of that, inexcusable. And I'll be happy to answer any questions I can.
John, what was the conversations that you guys were having on whether to score the touchdown or settle for the field goal right there? And did you at any point think about, okay, they're giving us a touchdown here, let's just go ahead and take that and take our chances?
Well, we did that against Kansas City. Honestly, we scored with a minute 15 left, and Mahomes went down and beat us. And we felt the play was to eliminate all the clock and all the timeouts and put them back with their back against the wall with 19 seconds left. I don't regret it. I didn't want Fitzpatrick to have the ball. He was doing a good job in the second half. I didn't want him to be in a 4-down situation. He's a gunslinger. He was hot. That's all I can say. I don't regret it one bit. I just regret the results.
Coach, I mean, we go back to that play where you could have scored the touchdown and maybe added a 2-point conversion. And even if they did drive down, they probably would have only.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to. I'm not going to interrupt anybody, but I'm sorry, but there's a lot of ways to look at this. But 19 seconds left on your own 25-yard line with no timeouts. I've called plays a long time. The probability of getting that done is remote, and there's no guarantee if they get the ball that they don't go for 2. I'm not going to get into all the scenarios. We played it exactly like we wanted.